Okay, welcome back to part 2 of this video. My 7th grade math students, I miss you guys. But I just realized I was thinking that was a longer explanation than I thought it would be. So I'm going to give you the homework. So that was 10.3. This is going to be part 1 of the homework. Okay, wow, that's a bad R there. Part 1, it is on page 407. So this is page 407, and we're going to do 1 through 11 all. Okay, that's going to be due Friday, 1 through 11 all. Okay, if you need to pause the video, write it down. I'm going to do another example one. So actually, the one I did an example one, you will be able to do it because I did number 2. So I'm doing 1 through 11 all. Here is an example. I'm going to do the same type thing with my own numbers. So you don't have to watch this video if it made sense to you. Don't keep watching. I'm going to do another example real fast. So this is your homework. It was also posted in GradeLink. But if you were kind of confused by that first example, I'm going to do one with a little bit fewer numbers. Okay, we're going to have 2. I'm going to do them in order that we don't have to try and guess so much. Okay, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. 7, 8, 8, and 9. Okay, so these are my numbers that I'm going to use to create this thing, to create this frequency table. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is come up with my table. So if you need to write all those down, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so what we need to know first is we have over here on this side, we're going to have 2. We're going to have a 3. Oh, no, come back here. A 3. We're going to have a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9, which I'm just going to put up here just for now. And then I'll reorganize it when I clear the screen, once you have this written down. Okay, so we only have 1 9, so there's 1. We have 2 2s. We have 1 3. We have 3 4s, 2 5s, 2 6s, 4 7s, and 2 8s. Okay, so if we're making the chart right here, I'm going to erase all these. Now you can see they're over here on the left. So I'm going to make this chart. All I need to do is I have data. Okay, then I have tally, which you don't have to do tally. You can just go straight to frequency if you want. Frequency, and then I have the total, which is the product. Okay, when they're multiplied together. So the data, here we go, is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Here, let me erase this. I'm going to give myself space to give them at the bottom so that you don't get as confused. I'm going to do this a little smaller. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to have a total. There we go. Okay, so in the tally for the 2s, we have 1, 2. That's the frequency of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. 3s, we had 1, 1, and 3 times 1 is 3. For the 4s, we had 3 of them. Oops. We write the tally marks here. We had 1, 2, 3 of them, so that's 3. 3 times 3, or 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, did everybody see that? This 4 times this 3. Then 5s, we had 1, 2. 2 of them. 2 times 5 is 10. Then for the 6s, we again had 2 of them. 2 times 6 is 12. For the 7s, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, which is, again, 28. For the 8s, we had 1, 2, which is 2, which is 16. For the 9s, we had 1, 1, which is 9. Now I add, right here, I add these to determine how many I have. So I have 2 plus 1, which is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. And 16 plus 1 is 17. Okay, now I do the same thing over here, and I add, and this time I'm going to use a calculator because I don't feel like doing that in my head. So I have 4 plus 3 plus 12 plus 10 plus 12 plus 28 plus 16 plus 9. And when I add all that together, I get 94. Okay, so what is my mean? Well, let me erase this side now that we're done with it. To find the mean, remember that all the mean is is 94 divided by 17. And 94 divided by 17 is 5.53. Okay, so that's our mean. Now, you may say, how are we going to find what our mode is? Well, which one occurs the most times? That's pretty easy. We just look here, right? The 7 does. So that means that 7, I'm going to put an equal sign, equals mode. The 7 is the mode. Okay? The mean was 5.53 and the mode was 7. Now the range, okay, let me think about this. Erase it on this side here so I can write it. The range is the biggest number, which is the 9, minus 2, which is the smallest number. So the range equals 7. The range is 7, the mode is 7, and the mean is 5.53. Now, if we're going to find the median, again, we're going to have to add. Okay, so I'm going to use this frequency chart to write out my numbers. I got 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, and then I come down here and I have 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Now I have 17 of them. Okay, does everybody see this? 17 divided by 2 is it's an odd number, and so that is 8.5, right? So there's going to be 8 on each side. So I just count 8. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is my middle term? It is that 6. So the median, let me erase this. The median equals 6, okay? So again, if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. Here's the homework. If you, let me just clear some space. Actually, I'm just going to clear the whole thing. So the homework again, if you missed that, is page 407, and it is 1 through 11 all. Okay, that's it. Due on Friday. Okay, Mr. H is over and